guys, welcome to my channel. It's Lipsy. We're back for the 6th video of Spooktober. If you guys have watched since day one, I'm so grateful to you. Honestly, I love the fact that people are watching my videos and I really hope you're enjoying them as much as I'm enjoying making them, because to me these are so fun. I love them, okay? I love these videos. So today, it's going to be really relevant to everybody. Well, I say everybody like everybody watches this program. But, as we all know, because of Ms. Rona, we are not allowed to have I'm a Celebrity this year. Now, if you don't know, they are planning on making it in a Welsh castle. Now, the name of this castle is Gorych Castle. And before you think about it, yeah, this castle is apparently haunted. Now, Lloyd Bamford Hesketh built this castle for his family in 1812. It sits on 4,000 acres plot of land, so it's a big piece of land. It was said to have had about 128 rooms in total, 28 of those being bedrooms. You can imagine how big this castle is. And 9 miles of the walls are actually covered in greenery. So Lloyd Bamford Hesketh left it for his son, Robert, and his wife, Ellen. Then Ellen had a child called Winifred, and she then married the Earl of Dundonald Douglas. Now, it's said that Winifred and Douglas had a very rocky relationship. They didn't get along very well. He spent most of his time in Scotland and left her to look after their 3 children. But together they did expand the whole castle. They then commissioned Detmar Blow, who is a famous British architect, to build the 51 steps of marble stairs that now still stand at the castle. Now, when the Countess died, she left the castle to King George and the Prince of Wales. But a few years later, Douglas, Earl of Dundonald, couldn't handle it, and he decided that he wanted to go and buy the castle. So then he used all the items inside that belonged to Winifred to pay for the castle. In the 1900s, it became the showplace of Wales. Now, they used to bring people here to watch reenactments of the war and medieval reenactments. And about 10 million people actually climbed the marble stairs in 2 decades. That's a crazy amount of people. Then, in 1985, the castle was abandoned and left. Now, let's go into the ghost side of things. Obviously, Winifred is said to haunt the castle. Many staff of the castle are meant to be haunted there. And, of course, Douglas, Earl of Dundonald. Now, he is said to be a poltergeist that haunts there. So apparently they're all still roaming around. But the most viewed and the most experienced there is Countess Winifred. Now, there's currently a man there called Mark Baker, and he's restoring the castle, and he said that he's seen so many things there that he just can't explain, and he doesn't think that he'll ever see again in his life. He recalls seeing many a light on the staircase. Now, we know that that would be an orb. He described it as a ball of light, and he's seen them going up and down the stairs countless times. A manager who works there actually said that he heard keys rattle on the gate, and then he heard footsteps running towards him. It was pitch black at this point in time as well, and he said that he was like searching for his torch. You know when you're frantically looking for something, you can't find what you're looking for because your hands just won't let you. But basically he found his torch and he switched it on. He looked in front of him and there was like nobody there. Like, there was nobody. He said the footsteps got faster and faster until they came to a full stop in front of him as well. So he was like definitely hearing something. It wasn't just like the wind blowing leaves. He said someone was advancing towards him fast until they stopped right in front of him. Imagine turning on a torch, you just hear someone running towards you to see nothing. That creeps me out so bad. So a paranormal investigator from Wales actually went to stay there. She lives in North Wales. She said that when she was about 15, she went there to go camping with friends. When you're that age, you just go places, don't you? You set up tents anywhere just because you think it's fun and you think you're cool. Obviously, they knew that this place was haunted, but you think it's fun when you're that age. I would never be able to camp somewhere like that now. Ever. Have you seen Blair Witch? So she said it was late in the night and they were lying in the tent and they could hear something ruffling outside. And she got out of the tent and she looked around and she said that she remembers seeing red, just red, the colour red. And the more she went towards whatever was there, she said she could see that this woman had long curly blonde hair and she was in a red dress, and she said she just walked towards it just to see what it was. Once she saw it fully and took a good look at it, she remembers turning to her friends and saying, "Run," and they just ran away. And you know the worst thing is, when she looked back, the woman in red, or the whatever in red, was screaming with her mouth open. I don't like that at all. Now there's also apparently a servant who fell off her horse haunted there, and it said that her soul is just stuck there. A lady who visited there actually said that she felt something push her up 3 steps and she just didn't know what to do, because in that moment when you're walking up steps, I find walking up steps a bit of a panic anyway. I think in my last life someone like killed me on the stairs, because whenever I walk upstairs I'm like running to get to the top because I'm just not comfortable being on them, especially if there's someone behind me. Is that like a fear that we all have when someone's behind you when you're walking up the stairs? Because that scares me to death. But she said she was walking up the stairs in the castle, the 51 stairs, and she felt someone push her the top 3 stairs. And she said she just got to the top and carried on going. She didn't want to talk about it to anybody. And then just as she got to the top, her friend said to her, "See those 3 stairs there? That's where the butler died." She said she didn't tell her. But imagine how unsafe you'd feel in the rest of the castle if that happened to you. It's also said to be the poltergeist of Douglas, Earl of Dundonald. Now apparently he's a very bad feeling presence. Obviously he's a poltergeist. But whenever people seem to be around him and people seem to feel him around there, it makes them feel really on edge, because any other kind of presence makes them feel calm, but with him for some reason, because the way he was, it's just a negative atmosphere and it makes them feel uncomfortable. So in the chapel, the bakehouse and the courthouse, people are said to have heard ghosts and felt a presence. It's said that the Countess's tower is the most haunted, and that's within the garden by the marble stairs. So I wonder where they're going to put all the celebrities. I wonder if they're going to be in the most haunted areas. I wonder if this I'm a Celebrity is going to be like a kind of haunted survival thing rather than killing animals and eating them for fun, because I think it sounds a lot better, don't you? Thank you guys for watching. I hope this has been interesting, because we're going to see this on our screen soon. Imagine if we see ghosts on there. How fun's that going to be? Well, it's not going to be fun for the celebrities, is it? If you enjoyed my videos, please let me know in the comments. If there's anyone you want me to cover and talk about that's in your area, please let me know, because I'm more than willing to investigate any place. If you have any places that I can go with my spirit box, I'm more than happy to go there. It doesn't bother me where it is. I just like to go places and check them out. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're enjoying Spooktober. Leave a comment, leave a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because it means the absolute world to me. And remember guys, never let anyone dull your sparkle.
It's not for me to say.